Are we live, ladies and gentlemen? Are we live? It sure looks like it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ryan, the professional. I'm here again. Let's go ahead and get into this, man. Hopefully, this is short and sweet. Hopefully. I really didn't have time to make a video for this, so this is the best I can do on these particulars, or on this particular situation. As best I do this. Okay. So, hang on a second. Turn this down. Make sure I got this going to the left. All right, here we go. Let's get started, people. Let's get started. All right, so I have some people joining me. They're gonna be jumping here in a little bit. So, but it's one of those topics, man. Yeah, it's a late stream. I know, late stream. I literally just got home from work. Literally just got home. My uploads might be late too. You never know. They might be past this point. My uploads, going from this point forward or earlier, but hopefully they're not as late as this. What up, Finders? What's going on, Almighty? My brother. Just finished fucking some shit. I'm tired and shit. Funny, crazy. Nah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. It's late, but it's gonna be good. Yes, I did see the console. I did see that. I did see that. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's late. I know. Would y'all mind if I overhype something I saw on the internet? Okay, let's talk, man. Let's talk. So it ain't no secret, right? It ain't no secret. Gamers are easily hyped and they are easily excited over stuff. It ain't no secret, right? We're used to that. One thing I've noticed, and it's turned into a trend, and it's kind of funny. It starts off with small stuff, right? Small stuff, something like internal upgrades, such as them adding more RAM to the Xbox One X. People overhype that, or they overhype the fact that the CPU is a little better than the Pro, or they overhype the fact that the Pro can do somewhat 4K over the base PS4, and we'll overhype stuff like, I would say Alan Wake. Well, no, actually, no, let me rephrase that. We'll overhype something like Scalebound, right? And we'll overhype something like the Order 1886. These sort of things is what's really hurting us in the long run. Now, again, I got no problem with you being excited for something. I really don't have no problem with it. It's fine. It goes with the territory. You're a gamer. Yes, you're going to be excited for stuff. You're definitely going to jump out your seat. You're going to be wanting to be a part of stuff. You're going to be wanting to be more invested in stuff. Of course, that's no secret. That's no secret. We all know this. But one thing that kind of threw me through a loop, and it was recent. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty recent. This one dude hit me up, right? He asked me, is there any way, shape, or form, Ryan, that you would be hyped? Like, are you as hyped as much as I am because Monster Hunter might come out with another limited edition or something like that? I'm like, I don't even know where you got this information, but not really. The first Monster Hunter edition looks good, but again, I didn't really care as much about that. But again, that's just what's going on. People wear it. I don't know that. Do I actually play games? Go check out my PSN, bro. Go check it out. It's in the description below. I'll answer your question. I want to see that certain individual they said about God on the Disney console. Oh God, I don't. What's up, Evil Predator? But nah, I just noticed this too. People are just overhyping stuff that you really should not overhype. Whether it be E3 this year, what's up, Mephisto? But whether it be E3 this year, right? Whether it be the next E3 beyond that and going on and so forth. We're overhyping stuff and we don't know much about. We don't care much about, do we? But we're overhyping these things. I understand why people are excited for the PS5 and the new Xbox. But let's be real here. Bring your stand. Well, I wouldn't say bring your standards, but bring it down a bit. Bring it down to a reasonable level. You don't want to overhype the PS5, and you definitely don't want to overhype the new Xbox. The reason why I said this, people expecting like a ginormous leap from the PS4 Pro to the PS5. Telling you, man, it ain't gonna be that big of a leap. It's probably gonna be a half step. It's probably gonna be, somewhere among those lines. I don't see it being a big, huge step. I just don't see it. I really don't. And it's understandable. Again, some people might not agree with me on that, but let's just be real here. Like these consoles are limited. PCs are upgradable. They keep going up over time. You're not going to be able to do this with a PS5 or a new Xbox. You're just not going to be able to do that. What's going on, Paragon? What's going on? What's up, Amaze Gamer? What's going on, brother?
Yo.
Oh, boy, we got a special guest for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be part of the RGT podcast very soon. If I can, hopefully I'll be off on that Monday. I can do that. But ladies and gentlemen, Real Gamer, was it 33?
No, it's Real Gamer 27, man. I know. It gets a little confusing, but once you know, yeah, a lot of people, they know my name because I pissed off a lot of people, man.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. I like the Xbox brand, but it's like the Xbox brand don't like me. And as soon as I tell the truth, people want to send the pitchforks out at me. So you know how it is. You know how it is because they're attacking Zaire right now. So I kind of feel sorry for them.
Dude, I saw this happening, but I'm gonna hit you up in a little bit very soon. I'm heading back up. I'm gonna talk about it very soon. What's up, Craig Simmons? What's going on, Arian? What's going on, Inferno? What you think about this subject? Because this is my topic I'm talking about. This lawyer was hitting me because I was at work today and my phone kept going off like during work, and people were hyping up, a lot of things. It's a lot of people overhyping stuff. A lot of people, like whether it be the PS5, the new Xbox, we're overhyping the capabilities of the PS5. We're overhyping stuff that the new Xbox will do in the future. It's like, can we just wait till we get there and then assume? Yeah, for the current gen that we have, because we don't have that much long for the PS4 and the Xbox One X. We don't have no much long for that.
Shit, I don't even know what else to say about this. Like, it's been like when people overhype things all the time, they wind up getting very disappointed, man. Like it's like they count their eggs before it hatches, and we still got a long way to go in this generation, man. Like, of course, the generation started back, was it 2013 or 2012? If you want to count the Wii U, we don't count that. We try to pretend that never happened. So yeah, 2013.
They always like, we don't want to count the Wii. Everybody like the Wii. Wii's a good system. Wii was a good system. It just was unnecessary. That's the problem.
It's come from I'm a huge Nintendo fan, man. Like when I first started my YouTube channel, that's like a little bit after the Wii U came out. I kind of did most of my content about Nintendo, but I was like, you know what? No, fuck this, man. I'm a majority of it. I love Xbox, so I started shifting over to the Xbox side. Pissed off the Nintendo fan base. Now I pissed off the Xbox fan base. Now I'm just doing whatever.
Well, next gen you'll piss off the PlayStation. At this rate, the way you're going, you're gonna piss off PlayStation. So.
They don't count, man. They ain't relevant to me, man. I ain't really no huge PlayStation YouTubers in this crumb side, unless you want to count the Ghetto Wheel podcast. I don't know, man.
Oh boy.
We already know how they go, but like just overhyping stuff, man. Like people, they just gotta just tone it down a notch, man, because like it's been some times, maybe a few months or maybe a year or two of this generation, especially the first couple of years, it was very disappointing, man. Because like it was just nothing but just porting and kind of similar to what the Wii U, not the Wii U, the Switches get. I can't really compare to the Switch because the Switch got a lot of new games for first sure. So basically, at least with the Switch, at least you get new Zelda, new Mario Odyssey, and the new Xenoblade and Splatoon. On top, you get the ports from Pokken Tournament, Bayonetta 2, Hyrule Warriors, and of course they get Donkey Kong. So at least they kind of evened it. Yeah. But when it comes to the other cons, just remasters after remasters after remasters, and that was the first couple of years, and that's when after the first couple of years, Sony, they actually got their shit together and started dropping these bombs after bombs after bombs, and the Xbox, they just I don't know,
dwindled, right? Just the same three and dwindled.
They dwindled, and they started releasing more exclusive controllers and shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a day one and unboxing on your channel, but that damn new Elite controller, you're getting that.
You know what? I want to get the Elite controller.
No, the new Elite controller.
Oh, I didn't.
There's two new ones. There's the one that Ben came out, and there's a refinement which has rechargeable batteries.
Oh, damn! Really?
Yeah, I think that was rechargeable. Things are rechargeable.
Is it 150 like the other one?
Yeah. For sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the deal. Why didn't I want to get the Elite controller, but it's just so much money, man. Like 150, shit. I don't know, man. Maybe one day, but man, I just bought another computer I'm on right now. Shit, my other computer, it's just
Oh, you probably appreciate this question then. Since you said that, my boy 714 Gamer said, "How do you feel about Nvidia possible $700 base price for a new GTX 20 series?"
Well, to be honest, I'm not that person. If you want to ask about computers, I'm not into PC
Okay. No,
gaming.
I figured thinking you were a tech guy.
No, hell, no, I'm far from a tech god. My buddy Actor Sin, like he knows more about computers than me because he was a Nintendo fanboy. Then he turned to an Xbox, but after this whole debacle with the exclusives, he's not an Xbox no more. He's a PC elitist, so he don't know what he wants. But nah, he knows a lot more than computers than me. I just got another computer just for streaming purposes, man. Because been doing a lot of my podcasts and it's been messing up, so I have to spend a little change to get a decent computer. It has a quad core, so it should be good. I think with 12 gigabytes of RAM, so that's right. Good enough to these streams.
Yeah, I agree. No. I agree. Yeah, I just me personally, I just want people to go back to being I want everybody to go back to their games. Just go back to playing games because we're not there yet with PS5. We're not there yet with the X. People are thinking it's going to come out this year, next year. It's not coming out these years. It's coming out in 2020. 2021.
Yeah, you're right about that because what was the point of releasing the Pro and the X?
Yeah, that was the point. They said to prolong this gen.
Yes.
And the Pro came out when? What was it, 2 years ago? A year ago?
Yeah, this November will be 2 years.
So 2 years? Okay.
So about a year and a half.
And the X has only been out for what, a year?
Yeah, and that's my concern. Like, especially with the X, I don't have an issue with the Pro because we know we're gonna get the Sony exclusives, but with the X,
right.
All that power for what? Because the third parties they're not going to utilize the full potential of the system because it's going to be parity. And since Sony is winning by a large margin, they're going to basically concentrate on that side mostly because that's what's driving in all the money and all the revenue and all that. And the Xbox, like I know a lot of Xbox dudes was crying about certain third-party games look better than the Pro, but it's about the money, man. It's about the money. They have to realize that.
In a few things, especially with the X, because it came out last year, right? When you factor in the X and the fact that they didn't really release like a major hitter for it since it's been out, if they do announce another console for next year or this year, I don't even want to think of the backlash. Like people think Microsoft is getting backlash now. Just imagine the crazy reaction people will give if they see a new Xbox at E3, a new one, and they'll say, "Yeah, this is the future. We're building towards the future."
Oh my god!
People look at that like, okay, we're okay with you building towards the future, but you just made us spend $500 and you overhyped it as an upgrade to get.
If Microsoft decide to do that, then they're gonna pull the Sega Saturn. They can pull Sega because Sega did something similar to that. All these peripherals with the Genesis, like the Genesis was a great system, but
that's one of my favorite systems of all time. I love that. Love the Genesis.
Instead of Sega like pushing the Genesis to the side, be like, okay, that was a system.
Yeah, it just felt like every year a beefier model came out.
Yes,
every year. It's like I get it. You guys are adding more to it. And I understand that, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real here. We can complain about them upgrading their software right over the time of that gen, but they gave you the games. They had the games. Yeah. Games was there. They weren't joking. They had the games.
The Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis is probably the best generation ever. I don't think no generation can ever top that because every time. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, a heavy hitter comes out with whatever on the Super Nintendo, Sega just counteract. They always counter each other. That's how great that generation was, man. Like whether you own a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo or Genesis, you're going to get great games, man. Now on my podcast we just did. The podcast I just did a while ago on my channel, we was arguing about which game was better, Streets of Rage 2 or Turtles in Time. Like either way it go, you're going to get great games, man.
Yeah, exactly. Either way, you got something that's good, and that is true though. And I agree 100% with you. It's like I don't know, even the generation right with the PS3. Remember the PS3 in the 360? You look at that and you compare that to this generation.
It's not even comparable, dude.
It's not. Like, we can complain, right? I'm pretty sure we'll all complain in this comment section, especially me, that the PS3 at the start was terrible at the start.
Oh yeah,
and the fact that we didn't get that many games. It didn't feel like we got that many games last gen, did it? It didn't feel like it.
Not at the start, but over time, like
over time it picked up,
of games.
But it was like when it picked up to the point where we're used to, it was already at the end of that gen, basically. So I'm saying, you look at this generation, we have way more games, so many games. People are complaining that these games are coming out too soon, but we got so many games now.
Really?
Yeah, some people. Well, I'm pretty sure they're being sarcastic, but some people were complaining on Twitter, like, God, like, why you guys keep releasing stuff this year? I mean, you should spread it out. It's like, if they spread it out, then I'm pretty sure a certain somebody in you might be complaining in the future about them not having games.
But they was complaining about the sparse lineup the first couple of years of the generation. Of course, they got the Wii U debacle, and now they're complaining now.
Yeah, like, I don't get it. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's hard to understand, like, to please everybody. I would say it's like at the start. This generation, when it started, I would say it was like, even though it was sparse, we can all agree it was sparse. It was better than the 360 and PS3. It was way better than that. Like, it was sparse, but only by like, it felt like 2 months. Like, it really felt like 2 months. When it came to the PS3 and the 360, it was sparse for like a whole year.
For a second, I was comparing the PS3 to the PS4 because we already know the PS3 kind of started slow as well. But with the PS4, like, these past couple of years has been awesome, dude.
It has.
Awesome,
amazing thing. And I'm proud. I'm proud of Sony. I'm proud of everybody at Sony. I'm glad they're out of the red. They're no longer in that bankrupt red, margin anymore. They're fine. So it's good to see that. And I hope now that they've taken all the feedback that they've gotten in terms of what not to do, they would just do what Nintendo does, become a full-fledged just gaming company.
Yeah, because they're
remember, electronics bought then the profits for the whole company.
Yeah, they've been losing money.
Do it. They can afford that.
They've been losing a lot of money on their electronics, and they've been losing.
Yeah, their Walkman, sell off their phones. Movies. They had to pretty much sell off their stores. I remember you remember that when you went to the mall, you used to always see like Sony branded stores.
Oh, I used to have Walkmans growing up.
Yeah. I remember those.
A lot of their movies ain't doing so well. I heard they lost a lot of money off the Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters was terrible.
A lot of money off of that. So they're kind of iffy on the movie, a little hit and miss. Like,
it's hit and miss. Like, for example, Venom.
Oh,
no. Let me tell you something. And look, like, here's the thing. It sounds
fresh, man.
It sounds amazing on paper, does it not? It sounds amazing.
Yeah, because it's Venom. Like,
exactly.
Superhero movies is the thing these days. It's the thing.
But for a movie that is overhyped as much as this, I'm sorry, and I don't want to offend anybody. I really do not. This is my personal opinion. I am not looking forward to it. I'm just not. I'm not. I would rather them let Marvel introduce Venom.
Yes,
because I believe Marvel can do it better. Marvel has a better way of introducing characters. They know how to create stuff to introduce characters, especially these Tesseracts, Infinity Stones. They always got a different name, but it's a cool way that they introduce it. That's what Sony needs for their movies.
Yeah, you put Marvel Studios on any movie, they could turn it to $1 billion profit. Like they doing Black Panther. Like, exactly. I did not think in a million years this movie would do this damn good.
I didn't think in a million years we would actually get this movie after all this time.
There hadn't never been a Black Panther movie or a cartoon. Matter of fact, it's a cartoon in development. I think it's about to be on. I think they earned.
Oh, you're gonna love this though.
Yeah,
there's a rumor that the game is being made.
Now that is awesome.
Now let me tell you something. Everybody keeps saying they want Rocksteady to make the Superman game. That's rumored. I would rather them make the Black Panther.
Rocksteady? Oh, yeah. I think that would be freaking awesome.
Just think about it, bro. Like, because they can really carry on elements from Arkham Knight in a sense. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people didn't like Arkham Knight, but I actually
I'm talking about this, like, in terms of gadgets and stuff. Like, you know how they use Lucius Fox and how cool the city look. Yeah, I'm just like stuff like that.
I like that.
Yeah, that'd be dope. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what they need. That's exactly what they need. They need something like that, something along those lines.
So what do you think about this coming up E3? Do you think they're going to concentrate on Microsoft concentrate on the games that they announced years ago, or you think they're gonna announce some new ones?
We know for a fact, unless did you get any news for Crackdown's release date?
No, we were just talking about that as well a while ago.
Yeah,
like,
because if we don't see Crackdown 3,
something is fishy.
Something really is like legit suspicious here.
And
Crackdown 3 has not been shown since that E3. That last time at E3.
No. It was shown in the fall at I forgot what it was. It was a Gamescom or something, but people dogged that game so much that they delayed it.
Yeah, they were ashamed of the downgrade that they had to do because it was downgraded. People, it wasn't shell shaded when we first saw Crackdown 3. Yeah. It was actually, it looked full fledged. Well, I wouldn't say like a Last of Us style game, but it was more of a detailed world, right? No shell shading. The worlds have more to do with it. The textures have more on them. And the destruction looked hella good. But after that whole situation, it kind of just dwindled and nobody wanted to talk about it. And I was like, wait, what's going on here? But yeah, you understood why. You definitely understood.
Yeah, like
what's up, Pablo? What's on, brother? Good to see you.
But the X, like either way it go, if that was a launch game for the X, that is a bad game to launch on a brand new console. Especially, people when a brand new console comes out, people want to know the limitations of the console. They want to know the full power. And having a cell shaded game, that is.
And you compare this gen to last gen. Remember how back when last gen came out, when Sony first announced PlayStation 3, we just bought it. We didn't really look at the specifications. We didn't care. The PS4 was announced and the Xbox One was announced. We were immediately on what? Spec sheets. We were all on them spec sheets. We was like, okay, it's better than the PS3. It's better than the 360, but it's not going to do this from what I can speculate and from what I can gather on the tech. And, you got your results. So technically, I'm glad gamers are smarter now, but I think that's going to hurt us in the long run, especially for the PS5, because we see something that we're not going to be, interested in. Now, keyboard too, though, PS5, I know Mark Sony, he takes notes, right? He's been taking notes. He's been doing this thing, especially at these events with Sony. He's been doing this thing. But one thing about Mark Cerny, I got to give him credit for. The dude is a master at technology. He is a beast. He knows how to get stuff out of it. I got to give him that. I'll give him props. So for PS5, I'm thinking he's going to go maybe, and this is probably me like reaching a bit, but hopefully he would at least go with like a Ryzen 1300 for the CPU. Because remember, I'm not mistaken, if in 2020, that price is going to be a hell of a lot cheaper. If he can fit that in a PS5 and probably just port a GPU similar to the Xbox One X into the PS5, we'll be good.
See, this is the reason why I think this generation is going to be prolonged for at least 3 years.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be.
Because everybody is turning to a graphics whore, and it costs money to get the 4K. Everybody want 4K 60 now. They want 4K 60. You know how much money that costs for 4K 60?
Exactly.
Like that's a lot of money. And to have that 4K 60 and plus realistic graphics on your next gen, and to get an Xbox One X is still $500. And all the games can't even run at 60
teraflops. I don't know if you saw the rumored specs release. What's up, Craig? What's up, Halogen? If y'all want in, let me know. I'll invite you on here. We're gonna be wrapping this up in a little bit, but I just want to get this out here. But as far as the CPU wise, they usually go like with something low end, right? Low tier that they just find around like their workshops. They go low tier stuff with these CPUs, and that's the problem with these consoles. But there was a rumor going around that the console was at like at least 10 to 12 teraflops. There you go. It was GDR5 I think it was GDR5 RAM. I mean, 10 teraflops, that's definitely enough to achieve 4K, because you need 10, or you really need 8 to achieve 4K, and that's where that's unique. Yeah. So, but 10 teraflops is fine. But is it enough? Like, is it enough to make a leap that people are going to be like, oh my God, I have to do it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people need to understand that.
Yeah, it's all about that pricing, man. Like 2-3 years from now, do you think we're gonna get an affordable 4K 60 machine at $400? Yeah, that's a $1 million question right there. Because they still,
I would love that. That's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot they want a gun for. That's the sweet spot. $400. but something tells me they're probably going to go with 500.
That's what he making a mistake. That's
yeah. I mean, you know, they might be at this rate. You never know, though. They might, as the generations go on or go forward, and we get another PlayStation, for example, PS6, they might be 600.
Oh,
PS5, 500.
Jesus,
PS7, 700. You know what I'm saying? At this rate, the way these consoles are looking. But honestly, I hope not. I hope it doesn't go past 500.
It should
not. But if it does go past 500, then at least put the necessary components in there that make up for that price. Put those in there. You know what I'm saying? Put it in there and legit make it worthwhile. If you're not going to make it worthwhile, then, you know, people are going to treat it like they treated the X. It's not going to, you know, well received.
Yeah, it's not like even though the X is a lot more powerful than the PS4 Pro, but you're going to get the full power of the Pro than the X because of Sony's exclusives. Nate, and for instance, Naughty Dog, Uncharted 4, or what's the other one? The Last of Us,
and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, God of War. Those games alone looks better than every game that's on the Xbox One X right now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's all about the exclusives, man. Like that's how you get the full power of your console. If your first party studios is making them, but third parties, they rush these games.
Third parties are limited also by parity. They're limited. They can't, and the reason why they're limited to parity, it's not in their best interest to gimp a game for another console. It's not in their best interest, especially when that console doesn't have the install base of a PlayStation 4. It doesn't have it.
Yeah, I remember the whole parity with the which Assassin's Creed game with that a lot of it was an Origins. Oh, a lot of PlayStation guys they were so mad because they gimped it to 900p alongside with the Xbox One. That
wasn't Origins. That was Black Flag.
Oh no, Black Flag. Okay, yeah, it's Black Flag. So yeah, that was pretty messed up. Messed up.
But yeah, that's what it is. And the sad thing about it is, Black Flag was a pretty looking game, very very good looking game. One of the better Assassin's Creed I played in a long time. One of the better ones. I have not played Origins yet.
Oh my god! I just finished it. That is an awesome game, dude. Yes, I put in over 50, 60 hours on. Right now, I'm still doing like more side missions. But the game overall is so freaking good. You should try it.
I'm in the process of moving, but I'm definitely gonna cop them when I get back home and all that. Definitely, because I got my one of my homies I've known for years. I literally met this fool on PlayStation through Assassin's Creed. It was Black Flag. I'm not Black Flag, but Brotherhood.
Oh, Brotherhood.
I've been playing so long. I played every Assassin's Creed from the first one to now. Yeah, and literally platinumed the entire series. But I'm definitely looking forward to Origins. I'm looking forward to it. It looks good. It looks good.
You platinum all of it? You didn't know?
Platinum all of them.
Oh, so you didn't play it on Xbox?
Not really.
So, which you majority of PlayStation guy or Xbox guy?
I would prefer PlayStation more this gen, but I was on Xbox a little bit last gen. A little bit.
Did you get kicked out the Xbox Brotherhood?
No, that's the thing too. When that was going on, I wasn't even on YouTube as much. I was just playing my games. I was just chilling with the guys. You know, we were playing our games. When PlayStation went out for, I think it was 3 months, went down for 3 months or 2 months. I didn't rub that in anybody's face. I was like, okay, it's down, whatever. I'll just go here. You know, the only thing I was worried about was hopefully, you know, my shit is intact. You know, that's one thing I was worried about. Like, is my account intact? Is everything intact? Found out it was intact. I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. But that's what I wanted. You know, I didn't really care as much about that stuff last year, and I don't think I ever will care about that. It's just, you know, it was a big thing back then. People were hyping up. We were hyping up more features than anything else, right? We were hyping up cross game chat. We were hyping up what was that thing? Basically the Netflix and chill thing where you can invite a friend to Netflix and talk.
Yeah.
We were basically hyping up a lot of stuff. But, you know, that doesn't take away from the 360. I'll never take away from the 360. The 360, despite the hardware failure rate, it still was a great console.
It was a great console, even though it had like 3 of them because the Red Ring of Death.
I mean, I don't know about 3. I'll say 4.
They need to get that shit together. Yeah, because when it comes to their hardware, sometimes they can be kind of lackluster because my original Xbox, not the original, the Xbox One, the original model, the disk drop stopped. I was like, what the hell? It just stopped on me. So I had to freaking get another one. So yeah, sometimes they can be kind of lazy when it comes to their quality of their systems. I never have a problem with Nintendo consoles. Every time I get a Nintendo console, it works forever.
Yeah, Nintendo did a thing. I thought the Wii wouldn't last long, and the Wii, that thing is still going strong, running like brand spanking new in a sense.
I never heard anybody said that the Wii stopped working.
No, some people, but I think a lot of these people just get angry or they're just aggressive with their shit. You know, a lot of people are like they'll get angry that this shit broke or something, but no, nah.
Yep. Shoot, something else I was gonna bring up. Shoot, it's gonna come back to me. Whatever his name is, whatever you want to call himself, Burr Hugger or Fatal Mephisto. What do you call him? He keeps changing his damn name.
Oh, Fatal Mephisto?
Yeah. So, you know about Fatal Mephisto?
Yeah, I know about Fatal Mephisto. That was Bear Hugger, 88, whatever.
I think Bear Hugger 29. He keeps changing his goddamn name, man.
Yeah, I don't know why he always changes his name. That's his trend. That's his trend. He changes his name. He goes changes. Then he goes to Xbox. There you go.
He changed his name, and he go to hibernation, and he changed his name again. I don't know. He don't know what the hell he wants. He had a YouTube channel. He don't got a YouTube channel. What the hell's anyway? Like he the one that told me yesterday that y'all was I guess had a discussion. I guess getting me on whatever. But yeah, I don't mind coming on the show. What you do your main podcast on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, what y'all talk like just about everything or mostly Xbox, mostly PlayStation?
We talk about gaming in general. We talk about the hot topics in gaming. So if it's Xbox, PlayStation, all that. Really, basically, it's all mixed. We talk about everything.
Oh, that's good. That's good, man.
Yeah, we don't really have a set preference. We just talk about everything that's happening in in these gaming streets.
Okay, cause I found your channel not too long ago, and I just started listening to your podcast. I was like, okay, you sound like a chill group of guys. So I like that, man. I don't want to go to no challenges for only Nintendo because they go fanboy out or Xbox. Well,
I got a full taste of that not too long ago. All I had to do was bring up Labo, and I got death threats. So.
So that's probably what he's trying to.
Shout out to everybody also for that as well. For that podcast. Podcast was lit. Thank you guys so very, very much. To everybody who's listening right now, thank you. To that. Shout out to Foxy Games UK and everybody. That was a good time. Good time. But definitely. Yeah, I know it's midnight over here, but
Oh yeah, it is
midnight over here. But I literally just got
came home from work.
Yeah, get on. Like my new schedule is 2 to 11.
Oh, that's your new schedule.
I'm a cap 2, so I have to unload trucks and stuff. So I go in at 2, I get off at 11.
So how you gonna do your podcast on Monday if they change the schedule?
It depends. My schedule is a rotating thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like that. So it's definitely gonna be like that. But it's interesting. As far as my schedule is concerned, I probably most likely won't be able to do the True Podcast. The True Podcast is another podcast that I did prior to my new one that I just created for Mondays. True Podcast was on Fridays. I had that with a few guys, and we were talking gaming. Unfortunately, that might have to end very soon, and it's because of these what's the name? It's happening. Yeah, that hurts. It does hurt. It hurts. And as much as I don't want that podcast to end, and as much or as proud as I am of that podcast, especially when you see a podcast go from nothing to something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like before we started getting 1,000 views and all that, we were literally, this is back when we were getting 5.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere, man. That's why I started, doing more content on my channel, because I was like, hello, man, I'm starting to lose some views there. What the hell's going on? But I took a month also.
But YouTube's a commitment at the end of the day. It's a commitment.
Yeah, it is a commitment, and the new algorithm
that you put in.
Yeah, because at one point I was getting 1,000, 2,000 views a video, and of course, stuff happening, wife pregnant, she spent a week in the hospital, and I was there and do no content, just life happens. So, these people, they got a short attention span. If they don't get no content by you within 2 days, they unsubscribe vibing. So that's why I'm trying to do more content. I done started another podcast, so
yeah,
I'm doing like 2 podcasts a week. You got the Real Talk podcast on Thursday.
oh yeah, I know. I don't know. It's like people get lost in podcasts. They get lost. Like I know Zaire, he does like 4. He does Beast.
He does a podcast every day.
Yeah, I know he does 4. He does BGST. He does multiplayer. He does what's that genre called? Beastfire. He does another one. He does
broadband bullies.
Broadband bullies. There you go. So that's like, good lord, that's a lot.
He doing podcast, brushing his teeth and having dinner with his family.
That's a lot of podcasts, bro. 4 podcasts.
Day. He have a Sunday dinner with the laptop on the table.
I can't handle 4 podcasts. Can't do that. It was hard enough for me doing 2. It was hard enough too, especially with my schedule and the way things have been going. But I mean, 4, can't do 4.
It sucks.
Lightbringer said you should end it because it has a good following. What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, brother?
What's happening?
It's John. He said you shouldn't end it because it has a good following. Honestly, I don't want to, but the way my schedule is looking, I mean, it's kind of pointless for me to keep advertising it, and it's kind of pointless for me to keep like hyping it up, getting you guys' hopes up, and and the damn thing, we can't even do the show. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be stupid. Like if I advertise it, every Fridays at some time. You know what I'm saying? I just and if I can't deliver it, that makes me look real bad because it's like I'm making empty promises in a sense. But I'm talking about like it's just it's weird.
So how often do your schedule fluctuates? Every couple of weeks or a month?
Honestly, if I'm not mistaken, from what she told me, it depends on the truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying sometimes you might have 2 trucks. Sometimes I have 1 truck.
Oh, I know that business. Y'all could be very.
You know what I'm talking about, yeah.
Y'all be very busy.
People got set brakes over there. Yeah. We don't have set brakes.
Yeah, dude, across the way from me, he said he worked an average of 50 hours a week.
Yeah, that's 50 hours a week.
So I know what y'all go through, man.
Yeah, in terms of my uploads, they're probably gonna be uploading in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Upload in the morning, probably late uploads, but daily uploads. But I mean, that's pretty much it. It sucks, but I mean, hey, it happens. Now the days when I'm off, obviously you'll get a normal type of stream and shit.
You gotta get that money, man. Hey, how can you afford these new gadgets, man? You need that money.
That's true. You can't hate me for that. I gotta afford.
That's how I go. That's how I afford my little collection in my other room, my little retro collection. Did Bear tell you about that? I got it's a little small something. Yeah, I've been collecting a whole bunch of Dreamcast, Genesis, Super Nintendo. I just bought Contra 3 the other day. Right. Final Fight 2 and 3. No, 1 and 2. Turtles in Time. I got that one. I've been collecting a lot of these games because I don't know if you played a lot of retro games, but the retro market is booming so much.
Oh, dude, I saw what's the name selling the old school Zelda cartridge. It was the gold one.
Yeah,
you wanted $90 for it.
Nah.
Yeah, dude. Dudes be selling these. Dudes be selling these at these places I be going to. They be trying to make some money off them. But yeah,
you talking about the one on the NES, right?
NES, yeah, NES.
Oh, okay. I thought you okay.
No, not DL. No, the
no, I thought okay. I thought you was talking about the Link to the Past. It was Link to the Past? No,
yeah, that's Link to the Past.
Okay. No, you can find Link to the Past for like $40-$50 anywhere. Yeah, it's about the rarity of the game of the product. If it's not that many of, then the price goes up a lot. Kind of like Chrono Trigger. Chrono. It's just funny that Chrono Trigger is an all-time classic, but it's so hard to find. If it's so hard to find, it meaning that nobody didn't buy it. So basically, the place I go to get my retro stuff, they had Chrono Trigger for $400 something, and I went back to the retro place next day. That thing, it was gone. I was like, why the hell pay $400 for this? Let's emulate the damn thing. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm a retro collector, but I ain't trying to get it that bad.
Man. My dude said it was. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he is playing Bloodborne. Man, good luck with that, Kid Smooth. Good luck with that.
Hey, I'm trying to download it right now. It's gonna take like 12 hours.
It might come with the DLC. Hopefully, if they give you the DLC with it, that's definitely a steal. DLC was definitely worth it, but yeah, it's a big game. It's pretty good, pretty big game.
I don't know if I can handle that because I rage quit on Neo. I rage quit, man.
Oh, bro, I'm about to platinum Neo as we speak.
Man, I rage quit that game. I about to get some. I was about to be Obama, get gray hairs.
I fell in love with this game, and I'm looking forward to the sequel from this developer for Neo. But back to this topic before we close the show, man. Craig, what you think, bro? About people overhyping these systems, the PS5 and the new Xbox. Like, what do you expect in terms of hardware capabilities, bro? What you expect?
Well, the PS5, according to my inside source, Luwafa, over there in Germany, it's going to be, the CPU will be equivalent of something called an i5. Right. And they are going to target 4K. Now, are they going to target 4K at 60 FPS? That's the big question. I think they're going to go for targeting 1440p with high settings, and then 1080p open. You know, so it could be whatever 90 frames,
max, basically.
Yeah, and so I think that's maybe 4K 30. Yeah, 4K 30, but. Yeah, 10 to 12 T flops. It's going to be at least 4 to 6 T flops.
Well, yeah,
more powerful.
Yeah, if that's true, those like rumors are true, and it does have, you know, the PS4 Pro has 4, right? 4 teraflops, 4.6,
4.6,
4.3, something like that. So 4.3 teraflops, and they really jumped that to 10 to 12. I mean, that's a nice leap. That's a pretty good leap.
That's a big expensive.
That's a pretty big leap. Because you look at the X, they went from 4, right? The X did, or the Xbox One did 4, right? Was it 4 teraflops or 3 teraflops? I think it was 4.
Xbox.
Yeah, the OG, the first one.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, the first one for this gen. Wasn't it like 4 teraflops for the first one or 3 teraflops?
Nah. One point something.
It's 1 point something because it's not that much more powerful than the Switch.
Okay, so 1 point something. Yeah, because I know that's right. The PS4 OG, the original PS4 was like 1 point. Okay, so from that to 6, and then they would have to go past 12 to beat the X, basically, in a sense.
Yeah. Well, what's happened is that there was a leak.
There you go, 1.2,
and some people are even saying that some early dev kits went out in February. Just basic, you know, what you guys are looking for. I mean, Ryan, I think you said before that Mark Cerny is walking around with a laptop and clipboard and stuff like that.
Yeah, just pay attention to the interview at PSX.
Yeah, so he's doing what he needs to do. But I mean, I don't think it's going to be. I mean, I think the T-flop thing, I think they're going to, again, they're doubling down on first-party IP. So they're going to those studios saying, okay, what exactly do you guys think you need? I'm a 1440p guy. I think that's perfectly fine. If you give me that and give me high settings
right,
with some of your first-party games, what else is there? And 4K 30 lock and native, because Mark Cerny has said you need minimum 8 T-flops to do native 4K gaming. There's a reason why the Xbox is struggling with native, and it's doing dynamic.
Right.
You know, it still looks good. I'm not bashing. It still looks good. But there's a reason why these games are dynamic 4K, so they can't hold everything up. So
the problem I see with the X is just the fact that the X doesn't have the talent. That's it. They just need the talent. Once the X gets the talent, take advantage of the hardware capability, they'll be good. They'll be fine. But as far as the hardware that they have now, again, I mean, they're doing their thing, right? I can't hate on the hardware. The hardware is fine. The hardware was never the problem for the X.
Imagine if Naughty Dog works with Microsoft. That's going to be something.
That's what I'm saying. It's like all those resources that I see just being wasted, like the extra RAM, the better GPU, the enhanced or the overclocked CPU, basically, because it's basically overclocked, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I see these, but I don't see nobody taking full advantage of those things.
Well, they depended on the third party.
That's the problem.
They depended on third party to do everything for them, and it's not happening. Not to the level where their fanboys predicted it was going to be. There's some games that, I mean, the only game that really stands out is Shadow of War. That's it. Everything else is than a negligible line. Even
I saw Rise of the Tomb Raider up close. Rise of the Tomb Raider looks good, but it's like, again, it's a game that you played before.
Actually, Assassin's Creed Origins. I played that on my 4K HDR TV. It looks so beautiful. I don't know if y'all have an HDR TV, but you pop that game in, it looks really gorgeous.
Yeah, Origins also was another notable or honorable choice as well. I agree that there's another good one.
You're right. The cutscenes on Assassin's Creed do look a lot better on the X. The game in motion looks the same. Right. It looks the same. I've got both, and it looks the same in motion. Let me make that clear. If there's no action going on and your character is just standing there, yeah, the X is gonna upscale a higher level. But as soon as a guy starts moving, or if you're using her, it dynamically comes back down.
Yeah, dynamic super sampler, right? Dynamic super sampler, right? Yeah, or down sample. I'm sorry, down sample.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it doesn't look good. The cutscenes do look better on the X. It does.
You'll see a difference in the cutscenes. You'll see a difference in a few things, but for the most part, I mean, it's just like, at the end of the day, you look at it and you're like, I mean, all it is extra slab of paint. You look at the performance, right? It's running the same for the most part. Yeah. Run a little bit better, like in terms of like let's say the more chaotic scenes, like there's a lot of enemies chasing you. I know real gamer understand what I'm talking about, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about, where they chase you and then like you're like surrounded and stuff like that. It does handle those type of scenes better on the X, but that's come to suspect because it has more RAM. But that's pretty much it. Other than that, your cutscenes run the exact same as the Pro, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't see nothing else different. I really don't. And it's crazy how the games still take forever to download on the X.
That's true too.
I don't get that. You have more RAM and you have more resources, but you can't get the downloads right.
It's the 4K, man. That's what's taking so long.
Yeah, those textures, those packs. It is. Yeah, those 4K textures. It's like,
like these Xbox 360 enhanced games. Like, that's taking a little bit longer too. It's like they add an extra 15 to 20 gigs just on these enhanced games.
Yeah, and I'll give them credit that are if you have a 4K TV, you have an X. I was saying this today on a podcast. If you put that thing in 1080p mode, and then you just let the TV do your 4K upscale, and then you get the super sampling or down sample, whatever it's called, that actually does look good. They've done a really good job of getting their older.
Yeah.
They've done a real good job on their first party stuff. That the third party, they're not doing it. They're not going to waste time and resources to do it. But it's an upgrade over the Xbox One. And I think that's the way I look at it. I tell people in my podcast, just look at it like it's an upgrade over the Xbox One. That's it. It does a little bit more than the Pro. And Sony's about to
you need to tag that whole thing.
I wish they give us an option if we want to play games at 4K or 1080 60. Like 60 frames per second is so important.
Yeah, that's the thing I want the most for the PS5 and the new Xbox. We know they're going to focus on 4K. That's just a given because they want to get the casuals who are getting in 4K TVs. They want that, so of course they're going to push that. But there needs to be a set mode, a set standard in terms of people who don't have 4K TVs and that's 60 frames per second. You should at least have the ability to play your games at 1080p 60.
Well, 4K TVs, they're getting cheaper. So,
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what Sony and Microsoft are going to go for. They're going to go for that market because it's getting bigger and bigger as we speak. It's not like, like when the X came out, the market was very, very small. It was niche. Right, it was getting there, but it was growing, but it wasn't growing at no crazy rate, kind of like HD TVs were. It wasn't growing at that rate because 4K is very expensive. Not many people can afford a 4K TV off the bat. I mean, if you want a legit, like I'm talking high quality beast, like a Sony 900E, you're paying damn near $1,000.
Yeah.
And again,
Sony told you too with the HDR. My bad. I didn't even cut you off, but you remember Sony told you with the Pro that the HDR that really depends like on the quality of your TV. How well your image will look depends on your TV. So I mean,
TCL is the way to go if you wanna get a really good TV on a budget. Because I got a 55-inch TCL and I think I paid about $550, almost $600. HDR, like the quality it has a Ruko TV on it too, Ruko box, whatever.
Yeah,
Like this TV is freaking awesome, man. For $600, you get all those bells and whistles just to get a Samsung the MU series.
mm-hmm.
Like you'd be paying almost $1,000 for the same quality.
Well,
dude.
remember the TCL, but the TCL was done to compete with the KU 7000 of year before last. It's the same. You're right, because it's got Dolby. I think yours, you get the one with the Dolby vision.
Yeah, it does have Dolby. It has Dolby.
Yeah, yeah, and you got a good TV. It's and I tell people, that's matter of fact, I was in Walmart, months ago, and somebody was picking up a Vizio. I said, nah, fam, get that TCL. I mean, you will not. It was 10 inches bigger, and it was $40 cheaper. And I said, look, you got more options on it. So, but yeah, it's I agree. It's somebody in the chat said, why didn't Sony go all in on 4K? It's because 4K TVs, more people still have 1080p TVs.
Yeah,
4K TVs like 15% of our market.
But people were happy with 1080p. It didn't see a reason to go full 4K. They didn't see a reason.
The Best Buy I go to, like, it's like over half of the TVs are 4K now. It's like the 1080p's are starting to, they starting
to see less
slowly.
And less. See less and less. You go to Target and a few other places like Best Buy. You're starting to see less and less.
And they're getting cheaper. I saw a 65-inch. I forgot what brand it was. Might have been a Sony, whatever. But I think they wanted like $400 for a 65-inch. I was like, what? $400?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But the hertz, where they're getting people is the hertz. If you're gonna go 1080p, at least go to 120 hertz. I mean, they're getting people with these 60 hertz TVs. I know that's our grid is 60, but at least get that extra. If you're gonna get a 1080p TV, pay that extra, $84. Get that extra bump on your hertz. And then if you're gonna game, both the PlayStation and the X are super sampling, so it's gonna look good. I mean, I'm just letting people know. It looks good, and I'm just a guy who plays Mass Effect, backwards compat. That game came out in 07. It looks good on that X. That down sampling, 1080p, it does look good.
They didn't enhance the Mass Effect, did they? On the X, did they?
No. But again, like I said, if you tell your Xbox to output at 1080p on a 4K outputting screen, it's going to upscale it to the 2160 or try to.
Oh, really?
So at that point, then you get the down sampling effect, and it does look good. I mean, the colors are clean. It's a good looking game, and the sounds improve as well. So
I'm a performance person when it comes to these displays. I don't necessarily like buy my TVs. Like I don't play on my TVs like that. I really don't. I play on monitors. I have 2 monitors here. I prefer the milliseconds in terms of that, sort of thing. But if I were to go 4K, I would get a monitor and I would wait until that monitor, what I'm saying? Like I prefer 1 millisecond. That's what I usually go with, 1 millisecond. So and I'm used to that. So you already know where I'm going with this, Craig. But when it comes to these monitors in 4K, I think we know what the price is going to be for some of these, and it's like,
oh yeah,
somebody like me got to wait
$100-something though. I ain't gonna lie, it's almost like 3.
Oh shit!
Yeah, my boy Carlos showed me one that was like 3-something. So
$379.
Yeah,
it had all that stuff on it, VSync and that's top dollar right there. You can get them on. They had them on sale. I ain't gonna lie, Black Friday they did have some decent sales, but you had to really want one. They were only on sale for like 3 days, and that was it. They went on sale. But LG's got some nice ones. Samsung's got some nice ones. So but you're gonna be digging deep.
Oh yeah, I hope so. But
you gotta toss me the ball.
I just need I don't know. I just want my games to run and play as advertised. That's all I want, man. That's all I want. I really could care less about the slab of paint, which is basically 4K. I could really care less about that. I remember people hyping up, what was it? Not Quantum Break. Titanfall 2.
That was actually a good game.
No, they were hyping up number 2 being 6K on the X. Remember that?
Who said that?
Yeah. Like, the developer came out and said that Timefall 2 can hit 6K, and people were like, "Oh my god, this thing really is to be 6K." Oh my god, I'm like, I'll give it a week, maybe 2 weeks before you dumbasses come back to reality. And literally, they did that, but in record time, they came back down to reality within a week. I was like,
is anybody even playing that game anymore?
No,
I do.
No.
Yeah. Timefall 2.
I tell you what's funny about that, Ron. I'm glad you brought that up. Real quick, I'll say this real quick. This is funny. Even after the patch they got on the X, that game still runs better on the Pro.
Pretty much.
Shit you not.
Pretty much.
Digital Foundry.
That was embarrassing because that's like the same thing going on with PubG, right? They focused on visuals instead of performance.
Yeah.
So that's what hurt me even more. It's like, I get it. It's a more capable console. It is. It's a more capable console. But you're not showing me anything that proves that it is a more capable console, if that makes sense. You're not showing that.
PUBG.
You talking about PUBG in 4K, and I'm looking at PUBG standard and how it's usually looking. PUBG is not a game that you really push graphics on.
No.
First of all, should any game in the game preview library even be promoted as fucking 4K?
Pretty much no. Pretty much no, to be honest with you, no. I mean, I understand you want to make it compatible with 4K TVs because, there's a lot of customers who have Xbox and PS4s who have 4K displays, right? They traded in their 1080p displays for 4K. Of course, you want to make it compatible, but for you to overhype that and say, yeah, this thing can do 4K, it's like, nah, that's pointless.
I'm sick of hearing that fucking word, dude.
I really am. It's like, can we just stop? Stop.
But here's the thing, though, too, as well. A couple years down the road, people are going to start complaining about fucking 8K and shit, dude. Now that's going to be the new trend.
Then 9K.
Yep, 9K, 50 billion K. Fuck all that.
Good luck affording it. Good luck trying to afford it.
Yeah, I mean, no, like Sony. What was it? Wasn't it Sony that said this for Gran Turismo? They said Gran Turismo, like the new car models are running at like 8K right now. I'm sure.
Yeah, and it looks. I played Gran Turismo this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, it does look good. I mean, I don't know how they. It looks real good.
It hurts though. It hurts Microsoft in the long run because you're looking at the comparison sheets, right? The comparisons, or not the videos. You look at the comparisons. You have the Xbox One X. Remember, it was Gran Turismo versus Forza, and notice the thing. And you can obviously see which developers' focus was on what, right? With Gran Turismo, they focus more on the car, which should be the main priority of your car. Whereas Xbox, they focus on the environment.
Are you sure? I thought. Well, hold on. I thought Forza 7 has like those fucking fake ass, ugly ass trees.
That's what I'm saying. The Forza, they focus on the environment. They I'm talking about stuff like in the distance, some of the trees, the roads, stuff like that.
Fucking cardboard cutout trees.
Yeah, there's still some of those. There's a lot of those though, especially on certain maps. But that's what they did. I'll see you later, Spartan.
Later, Spartan.
Coming out. I know it's a late stream, but I had to get this out here. I got home late, so sorry.
No, you're good, dude.
Damn, bro, how many times you gonna change your picture profile?
Yo, my picture profile is the shit. Fuck you. I'm the Goblin. I am the Game Pass Goblin, bitch. Fuck you.
Just noticed that it says the Game Pass
Goblin. I'm the Game Pass Goblin representing the Xbox.
Fuck with you playing all those trash games, bro.
Trash games? What are you talking about? You play, man. Don't talk to me about trash, bitch. You ain't playing jack shit on your Xbox anyway, so fuck out of here, son.
Oh, well, here we go.
Anyways, no, this is comedy between me and Real, by the way.
Yo, wait till what's the name hits it. I'm pretty sure he'll be singing a different tune. Cuphead. Wait till Cuphead.
Who?
Cuphead.
This motherfucker won't even play finish Cuphead.
Don't you start that shit with me. Look. I was playing Cuphead. Then when the other games came out during the fall, y'all, I've been hyping up. Look, I said I love Evil Within. I love the series. I love Wolfenstein. When those two games
came out, Evil Within? Oh my god, that confirms to me that you love shit too as well.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Oh my, okay, whatever. I was a big fan of Evil Within 1 because it reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 4. The game was awesome. So those two games came out. I put Cuphead down to play those games. Well, Assassin's Creed came out. I played that. And should I go back and tell you what happened with Persona 5? I lost a lot of hours Persona 5, so I had to replay over 50 hours.
You ain't got to explain Persona 5. I know that's long. That's a long game.
That's a long game.
Because Luca was like, she was happy she beat that joint final.
I need to finish that game. So that's one thing that Real Gamer has up on me. He beat Persona 5. I haven't beat it yet.
So that's why I ain't went back on Cuphead. Just I got a backlog.
I'm just fucking around with you, real.
OBJ, you on the panel one day, bro. We gotta get you on the panel, bro. This fool said,
"Oh, you kidding?
One next is a
I want to have a one-on-one conversation with that motherfucker, dude." OBJ. OBJ is the fucking OBJ is the coolest motherfucker I've met, dude.
I love his rants. I love his rants. It's so
the way he goes off on me about the shit that I play, dude, man, makes me sound like I'm in fucking Alex and Real Gamers fucking Discord server, dude. I love it.
So you guys just straight up trash on Discord server?
No, I'm just saying. Go ahead and don't talk about that damn. What was it? I forgot what he said. It was what's the name he talked about where he shook his damn Xbox. I think it was Scalebound. He's okay. You cancel another fucking game I'm looking forward to. What am I going to do with this shit?
I'm still hurting about Scalebound. I was so looking forward to that game.
Me personally, I mean, it looked good. Like
it's platinum games, man. They're awesome.
Really was kind of like had me interested because I was looking at the performance. If I'm not mistaken, the game was buggy as hell during its initial like screening. We saw it like the gameplay.
There was
the game preview was very buggy.
Yeah. It was very, very buggy, man. And here's the thing. And I tell people all this time, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted Scalebound. A lot of people in this chat wanted Scalebound, right? The problem is that most people putting that game on the Xbox is just death. Nobody would have bought that shit outside from like what, maybe a couple 100,000. That's it. Platinum Games their games do not sell worth a goddamn hot shit. Period. They don't.
It's sad, man. They make awesome games.
They do. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. They do. But the thing
is, did Platinum do Nier Automata? Or somebody else?
No, that was a Square and Platinum collaboration.
Yeah, but Platinum developed the game, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, I think it was both. I think it was
really.
Both. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I won't play Nier Automata, dude.
It's awesome.
It's not near to me.
It's oh god.
I see. This is why I said Bird he plays them trash games.
What you wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. Are you telling me that the first Nier game?
No, I'm just saying he talks about it, but I'm saying right now, what they say. I'm surprised that game didn't even get into the game of the year category. Because it was received very well. But they put PubG in over that.
I think it did win something, but not
but it wasn't even nominated for game of the year because remember PubG took its spot.
Now that was
that was retarded. Dude, that was retarded. Yeah. I didn't understand that. I did not understand how they put a game that wasn't even finished.
That
over a game that been finished and had crazy ratings.
You know what kills me though, Ryan, is the fact that a game preview game that got a retail release. Well, number one, that was the fucking stupid number one. Number two, the fact that a game preview game fucking nearly sold as many units, more units than Gears of War fucking Ultimate, Gears of War fucking 4, and the latest Forza game. A fucking game preview game.
And the sad part is people are trying to justify this tonight when they said, well, it's a preview game. It's like, bruh, yes, it's a preview game, but guess what? It was $60. You paid full retail price. So, of course, they're going to be angry about what they're playing because for that price, right, if you're going to pay $60, what do you expect when you plug the game into your console?
What a full game.
Well, not just that, but what do you expect the game to do when you plug it in?
Perform well.
Exactly. That's what you want. Yeah. Now, people saying that, well, it's 100 players, right? 100 players, something like that. It's like elimination. Even with 100 players, they still screwed it up because they could have fixed this game before it even had the problems by just telling you that it's not going to be 4K and it was going to be 1080p. They could have fixed that problem very simple. Because Fortnite is, I don't think Fortnite's running at 4K, right? It's not running at 4K. Is it running at 4K? I don't think so. But Fortnite runs on the same engine. Yeah, Fortnite's running on the same engine. That's free, and that game has no problems.
PUBG is $30, not $60.
It was 60?
It's 40 for me.
Well, I'm saying, but you're paying, if I'm saying, full retail price. Full retail price is $60. I'm saying,
now
if you spend full retail price for that, $60. That's what I'm saying.
No, hold on. How much is that? How much is that piece of shit game on fucking on PC right now?
What?
I tell you right now.
What piece of shit game?
Players Unknown Broken Game.
Well, this is coming from a person that hyped up No Man's Sky for years.
Yeah, I hyped up No Man's Sky for years, and guess what, motherfucker? I'm still playing that fucking game. Get over it.
I like this.
But seriously though, no. I'm asking how much is that game being sold right now? Because that game is now officially out of early access on PC, right? It launched on PC 1.0 on launch. So again, how much is Player Unknown's Broken Game on fucking PC?
Players Unknown Broken Game. I call it Fort.
Fuck that noise, man. Fucking Fortnite shit. But here's the thing. Fucking is it only 30 on PC? It's 30 on PC. Oh, okay, good. Because normally when a game goes out of early access, the price jacks up. So I don't know.
Yeah, they're selling what's the name for? Yeah, it's $30, but they usually sell what's the name for? They're actually selling Modern Warfare 3 for $40.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on PC.
That's real.
Here's the thing, though. It runs 5 times better.
Oh, really?
The performance.
But still, it's an old game, though.
Yeah, it's an old game, but that's how they do it, though. I guess I don't know if it's because Activision is actually upgrading their games or testing their games on PC better. But it just feels like it now. Maybe they get broke. I heard they're not doing too well on PC when you do that from a console. I'm telling you right now, if you play Call of Duty on console, and let's say you're good at it, but you just hate the way it plays on consoles, like it's just like it's laggy, it's fucked up. I suggest you get it on PC, man. On PC, it really runs like a dream.
No, if you really want to play an actual proper shooter, play fucking Quake Arena, dude, or Quake Tournament that just recently came out.
I have not played that in years.
No. But the recent one that just dropped, Quick Champions.
Oh, recent one?
That's a fucking actual shooter game that takes skill.
Oh, yeah, I heard that's good. I heard that's real good. That's something that should have came to Xbox. Is that something like that?
It caters to the audience.
Yo, right? Okay, so you know how the 2 remastered Turok games dropped on Xbox there this week, right? Or last week, I should say. So I bought the second one, and I saw somebody that reviewed the game, that dropped the review today for the game. And the one thing that they criticized the most was like the fact that it's not really a remaster because they ported the N64 version to the PC, ported over to the Xbox. Yeah. I'm like, well, no fucking shit, dumbass. It's supposed to look that way.
Oh man, no way. Everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button. No, it's late, but hit that like button. I literally got home late, so hit that like button. Appreciate you.
I already did. No, but seriously, that Turok shit, dude, is a solid fucking port. Solid fucking port.
Yeah, 50 people out there to hit that like button for me. But yeah, I agree. It's crazy, man. And now we're overhyping, more consoles. It's like, come on.
More consoles for what?
I mean, I get it. You're excited.
For what?
We're all excited. No, let's be real here. We're not PC. Like a lot of you are not PC experts, right? I know Craig is. Me and Craig are PC experts.
Well, I do have experience with a lot of PC games from back in the day, but not the hardware wise.
Not the hardware wise. I don't even know what a GPU is. Put it back together. You can put it back together.
I'm kidding. I know what a GPU is.
I'm saying, like, a lot of people are not tech experts, but
we
don't really. I wouldn't say we act like tech experts when something gets released, but we get excited for the technology because of the capabilities and the possibilities of what we can receive from that, right? So that's basically what a lot of people do nowadays, and now they're doing it again with the PS5 and the new Xbox rumors. We're talking about the teraflops again. We're talking about extra CPU cores, whatever. Let's just wait till we see it, the final product. Let's wait till we see the final product. Now, as far as anybody who might complain about the way the console looks, like it'll go, this console looks like a damn boomerang. Honestly, who cares?
Hold on, time out, Ryan. Time out. Remember the old.
That's real. Who cares? The damn console is going to sit there and collect dust.
No. You said boomerang, and I was like, yo, that reminds me of the original concept design for the PS3 controller. Remember that shit? Yeah, man.
It was a boomerang. Yeah.
Yes, sir. It was.
Yeah, people forget about that. Living shit out of that damn controller.
Yep, and then they decided, let's add fucking DualShock.
Yeah, like I remember a woman said, "Well, I have an abusive husband." Well, I have a weapon now. Thanks, Sony.
That's my Xbox.
No, that's my PlayStation controller. She's like, I'm gonna throw it at him. So there you go.
Oh well, I think the Xbox controller can do a lot more damage to the skull.
These motherfuckers gave you the damn turbo disc from damn turbo disc skinny one. There you go.
It's like those fucking A drive floppy disks, man. That shit hurts, man. Those shit hurts.
Yeah. Exactly.
I remember
not the flimsy one, but the actual hard disk.
Ryan Guy Kenny.
And yes, people in the chat, I am going to buy Nier Automata. Fucking Jesus Christ, people.
Yeah, I mean, I have it. I just haven't been able to play it yet.
See, no, the thing is about me, right? About me is that I love to troll people. I love trolling people fucking with certain games. Like
you do that
all the time. I do it all the time, but I still buy the game.
Yeah, you do.
Just like fucking with people.
I will give you credit there.
You know why? You know why? It's because everybody fucks with me for everything that I fucking play. That's why.
Yeah, you're so right.
I'll give you props there. You do play the game. Can't lie. You play the games.
Yeah, but you don't sit there and bash me for it though.
I'll do.
Not yet, anyways.
I'm
just waiting for Ryan to start doing that.
Early so I can do a video on that God of War limited edition console.
That shit looks ugly as fuck.
Yeah, it looks like garbage, dude.
That controller looks nice, but that console, like, yo, what the fuck is it? What is up with that console look? Seriously.
It's
okay. I know it's supposed to be Kratos' axe. I understand that. But when I look at that shit.
It's got gold in there, right? Yeah, it's got gold.
Yeah. It's got, like, first of all, it's got like that move design on the side. It looks like fucking Kratos wrapped his son a goddamn birthday gift. That's what it looks like. Nah, man, I'm good.
Nah, it's the axe and it's got the gold highlights or something like that around it or something like that.
Yeah, gold.
There's a lot of people talking about that thing, but how about the fact that it's going to have HDR, all gambits covered, low, mid, and high.
It's going to
be 4K. It's going to be 4K. So I mean, that's
you're upset. Not a lie though. I'm shocked you said it looks ugly because I actually thought it looked interesting when I was at work. I saw that. I saw the trailer.
Look at that shit, and I was just like, "Yo, this shit looks like ass."
No, compared to like their latest, like compared to the content that they're known for bringing out, like in terms of like quality consoles, like their own design. Let's be real here. It is a step up. It's better than that garbage Call of Duty one.
Ooh, yeah, I will say that.
Yeah, it was better than that garbage Call of Duty.
Okay, here's the thing.
If they garbage Destiny one.
Yeah, that's true. Now here's the thing. If they would have gave me like Kratos' beard on the shit, I would have been like, yo, that's lit.
You want a furry console?
Yeah, no, not like actual.
So hey, is it worse?
Like, make it black with like
I want dynamic hair on my console. Come on.
So which one you rather have that remember the Gears of War Xbox?
Like low key said that live. I want hair on my console.
What about the Gears of War Xbox?
Hair on my console.
That's basically what you said. I want his beard. You want his
no, I don't mean legit hair. I'm saying like just like man, fuck off.
No,
what the hell are you talking about?
Go play like, yeah, don't be sorry, be better.
so when Gears come out? I mean, not Gears. When God of War come out? Is it next month?
Yeah,
it's April.
Yeah, it's April.
Next
my boy Christopher already coming out. You said, yeah, it comes with shaving cream.
Dude, that would be fucking lit, bro. If that shit were to grow in real time too as well, bro, yo, that'd be the best fucking console.
You want a cheated console?
Yo, dude, you kidding me, bro? Yo, if they release
me water one and it grows the damn hair.
Yo, hell yeah, dude, I'd rock that shit. I'd rock that shit. Fuck it.
Oh my god, I'm done. He wants a damn shirt.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying.
Spider-Man. They're gonna have a Spider-Man console too.
Hey, when's that? That's what's coming out this year, right? Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man's coming out this year. Now,
that game better not fucking
God
suck,
of War, I would say this is okay. This is not a bad limited edition.
It's Sony is making a game. It's not going to suck.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying. I pray to God that it doesn't suck. I don't want to.
It's not going to suck,
bro. This is no. You don't understand. The people who are behind the amazing stories for Marvel, they're helping Insomniac with the story as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Microsoft, if I can't see what country is winning on Game Pass, fix your fucking site, bitch.
Oh shit! That's what they're doing there.
Yo, right? Did you know about that shit?
I just hope they fix that. They fix the hopefully the design looks good for the Spider-Man, limited edition. Hopefully that looks good because I can see it right now. If they announce Venom in that game, imagine the second sequel. A Venom PlayStation 5.
He'll be on
Venom themed PlayStation 5.
I am not watching that garbage ass movie.
No, I'm saying no. I'm
garbage ass movie. We haven't seen nothing on it.
No. I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, for the game. Like if they introduce Venom in Sony's in Spider-Man PS4, right? The next PlayStation 5, right? They'll say, yeah, Venom's going to be the cover basically, and they come out with a limited edition Venom PS5.
Yeah,
that's something
I would not give a shit.
Miles Morales may be a playable character in Spider-Man, and if they give him
they talked about him because Mary Jane's a playable character.
I want a goddamn Kratos beard PS4 console. That is fucking genius with shaving cream. I love that.
We're now shaving consoles, people.
No, bro. Yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Chia Pet console. There you go.
What's up? Real gamer? What'd you say?
No, I ain't saying that.
Oh, I thought you might have been. Okay.
No. I know Spider-Man's going to be great, dude. I know it is, man. I know
it's going to be great.
Even though
I love Spider-Man, I'm not watching that movie.
Did anybody play Sunset Overdrive?
I played Sunset Overdrive, and that game was phenomenal.
In a movie, but it's not gonna be like that. Like,
why that game did not sell? Sunset Overdrive should have sold well. That was a great game.
Because Xbox douchebags don't buy their fucking shit.
That's a fucking shame. God dang.
What was it? 2 years, right? 2 years to reach 1 million. 2 years to reach 1 million.
And you know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy? When it was announced for the games to go, a lot of these Xbox guys was so excited. Oh, this is the best game I played in years. Why you didn't support the game?
Still ain't downloaded.
And they wonder why they getting Xbox Game Pass because Microsoft don't trust them no more.
The console be sponsored by the Dollar Shave Club.
Oh God.
Exclusive app on the PSN store. I can just press a button and it sends me more.
I do said, are you think Sony will renew the Activision deal for the early DLC match for Call of Duty? Honestly, it could happen again, but usually up to the beginning of the gen for the most part, depending on which console's got the install base. That's basically how Activision the install base.
Ryan, let me ask you a question, right? When the fuck is Sony going to drop a goddamn RTS game?
Never.
No, hold on. Now, before people tell me they don't sell, look, I don't care. Give it to me as an
RTS games.
Give it to me as a fucking option,
dude. You're not gonna buy it. You're not gonna buy it. You talking about it now? You ain't gonna buy it.
You're talking about I'm playing Halo Wars on Xbox.
Yeah, Sony changed their whole focus. Fatal. They're no longer into like games like that. It's in terms of their first party studios.
So I don't have to rely on Xbox for my RTS experiences.
Sony likes to make money.
They're in the business to like wow you. That's how Sony likes to operate. That's their whole philosophy now. We wow you.
I still want to see. Hey, I would kill for Microsoft. I would still to this day.
By you saying you want an RTS on your PlayStation, kind of like an Xbox dude say I want JRPGs. It's not gonna happen.
But what I'm saying is I would like to
get JRPGs, but
no, I'm saying that
JRPGs
because that's the only genre they're missing. That's the only genre right now that Sony, as far as first party games, that's currently missing is an RTS game. I would love an RTS game on PlayStation. I would buy that shit in a fucking goddamn heartbeat.
They don't sell.
It
doesn't matter. At least give me the option.
Oh my God,
XCOM is available. So there's your real-time strategy.
That's not
or you get the Mario Rabbids on the Switch. You've got a Switch. There you go.
Motherfucker, but I don't even own the goddamn Switch. How is that a Sony IP?
I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an option.
No, I know. You're right, and I'm glad. See, Sony's got one. I mean,
you asked for RTS game.
I did, but I asked for a Sony.
Well, get a Switch, bitch.
Motherfucker, that's not Sony.
Oh man,
I'm just bugging, dude. But I mean, I would really, dude. To this day, though, Ryan, I'm telling you, man, I want to see a Gears of War RTS like Halo Wars.
It's not gonna work out
so fucking good.
Gears of War, I don't see it happening, bro.
Well, since they are going Windows 10 a lot, they putting all the stuff on Windows 10. It won't surprise.
Oh, by the way, where the fuck is goddamn Age of Empires on Xbox? There, Michael Cock. Bring that shit over, man. I want to play that bitch, motherfucker.
I don't know, but this is getting pretty late. I know I started this late, but I had to. It was like, I got home late, so it's all good. But hope you guys enjoyed the little late stream I did. I had to talk on this topic because I see a lot of people overhyping stuff and want to address that, man. So
yeah, by the way, Real Gamer, by the way, that Mario and Rabbids game is on an RTS. That's a fucking turn-based strategy, bitch.
Whatever.
No, whatever. There you go.
I'm gonna catch you in that Discord later, Fatal or whatever.
Yeah, you can give me the.
Let's get into these outros. Real Gamer is going to be Real Gamer 27 is going to be joining us Monday. Hopefully, if I'm available to do the show, he'll be with us that Monday. So we're gonna be doing that thing.
I should be available. I just got my car back today. $1,600.
Nice, congrats.
$1,600 for a rebuild transmission. So they kind of heard it. So I was kind of So I got my So Monday I should be good.
All right. Kratos, I say Kratos. Right, Craig. I'm so used to not like every time I see Craig, I'm so used to seeing Jay next to him.
You're excited about that God of War, ain't you? You excited?
I'm excited for God of War, but every time I see Craig Karras, he be with J Dub, who basically he idolizes Kratos. He has his emblem and shit. But go ahead, Craig. Get your outro out there, bro.
All right, it's Craig Harris, the Messiah of Xbox. Hopefully you all enjoyed my stream today as I administered a sermon to these front row riding bitches in that community. And just check me out.
That was the worst sermon I've ever fucking heard of you speak.
Yeah,
that was a beautiful sermon.
He low key.
I was fucking with the Craig. Yeah, that was a good show though, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I know you. I saw you in the chat, man. I was trying to look at the chat.
I know. I was trying to damage control and shit. Dude. That shit was hilarious.
Just like RTS games are mostly for PC though. They don't sell that much on console.
They don't, but at least the option will be there.
Yeah, but the option that's a very small minority.
There's also option of making money too.
There's also a lot of games that Sony and Microsoft do don't sell with hot shit.
The game
Sony releases them.
They're not in the business to lose money. They're in the business to make money. So
that'd be the case. And a lot of their IPs don't sell that well.
Yeah, used to the minority. So yeah.
So go ahead, Fatal. Get your outro.
Goddamn fucking gamers, man. Fucking shit. All right, this is Fatal Mephisto. Thanks for having me on your show. Peace. I'm out.
All right. All right, real gamer.
I had a Tourette's moment there for a second. I'm sorry.
You need a Snicker, man. You need to calm down. Get this man a Snicker.
Yeah, you know,
motherfucker, man. Why the fuck would I want a Snickers, man? That's insulting to a fat man.
Oh man, I love messing with you, man. Bear hugger. I'll call you bear hugger. You ain't Fatal. Bear hugger. Okay, it's my turn. Okay. What's up, everybody? I'm trying to do my outro. Chill. All right. It's your boy Real Gamer 27. Appreciate you letting me on your podcast, Ron. And y'all can check me out on my channel, Real Gamer 27. I do a podcast every Tuesday and Thursday. I did one earlier. It's called Alex Real and fucking Nick Show. Yeah, that's the actual name. That's the actual name. 3-man crew. And also the Real Talk podcast on Thursday. Kind of similar like y'all. Y'all got a Real Gamer Talk. Is that the name of y'all podcast? Something like that. I said the name of my podcast kind of similar to y'all. Mine's the Real Talk podcast. We do it every Thursday. So y'all catch me on my channel around about 6:30, 7 Central Time. So yeah, and
you got Real Talk. I got the Real Gamer Talk. You got the Real.
Okay. I thought I was gonna come on and we discuss some sentences that you owe me or some from the name.
Oh God,
royalties.
Some royalties over here.
Like, bro, I call
people in the chat, dude. Seriously,
it's the RGB.
Subscribe to Real Gamer, dude.
Well, yeah, like I said, I appreciate you brought me on, man. I would most definitely come back on this coming up Monday. Appreciate y'all. Seem like
absolutely
pretty cool guys, man. So I'll most definitely come back.
I swear to fucking God, OBJ.
Appreciate everybody who's in the chat. Hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. I know it's late. You're not used to me streaming this late, but what can you do? Your boy literally just got home from work like a few hours ago. Got a new job, so it's kind of interfering with a few things. Plus, we're moving, so that's why my uploads have been stopping. Like they kind of like halted, but we're gonna be good. We'll be fine. I'll be back on my feet very soon. So don't worry. All good things, to those who wait. I guess you can. No, this motherfucker. Anyway, thank you guys again, and I will see you guys on my next stream. OBJ, we need to talk, brother. We need to talk. You need to get on this damn panel. Stop trolling my damn comment section.
Nah, he's only saying that shit because I'm here. That's why.
Talk, brother. We need to get you on here. Definitely.
Yes, we need OBJ on the show.
So anytime though, I'll definitely see you guys. Hopefully Monday. Hopefully everything will be set up by Monday. If not, I'll obviously we'll reschedule it. But it's all good. All right. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all be easy. We out of here. Deuces.
All right. Peace.